Lucas, we take a look at what's ahead for Canelo. He said it in the ring after this one with 4 belts on his shoulders. Rest is what's next, and he deserves it. 4 fights over the last 11 months. Says he might get outplay at tea time here on Sunday. But when you look forward to what is the next mountain for Canelo to climb, where does he find that next test?
I really am not entirely sure. Now, the rest is very well deserved. I mean, talking about some of the greats, Canelo competed 4 times in 11 months this year. I mean, folks, if you have a champion in their prime and they're competing 2 or even, let's say, 3, that's a treat. 4, I'm not going to say it's unheard of, but it is not common whatsoever. And so now I think that they have to figure out exactly what's appropriate for them. Listen, there are some fights they could still make in this weight class, or maybe even 160 if you want to go back there. Potentially Charlo, I know, is out there asking for a potential opportunity. We'll see if that comes to fruition. David Benavidez, also a PBC fighter, not too far, I think, from these kind of conversations. Well, he needs another win or 2. So they could still do that, depending on what they want to do. But the one that he has mentioned, him and his team, and it's the one that I find the most interesting, if also the most implausible, is Beterbiev up at 175 pounds. This Russian hammer, a guy who looks like he is chiseled out of stone in that weight class. And yes, obviously Alvarez has that win over Kovalev at 175, but Kovalev a little bit longer than tooth when they fought to Beterbiev. I mean, this guy, he's a little bit older because he started a little bit later, but he is very, very tough and huge, even for that weight class. It wouldn't even make Canelo a lot of sense for him to go and fight him because he gets nothing out of it other than bragging rights. But Joe, this is the guy who is doing the things that some champions refuse to do, are reluctant to do, don't want to do. They don't want to go up in weight. They don't want to try and unify. Canelo wants all the smoke. So they've talked about it before. We'll see what happens, but don't lose sight. 175 Beterbiev, that could be something quite interesting.
Luke, we can't say it enough, my friend. Great work the entire week. We appreciate you weighing here on the tail end of this exciting bout between Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant. Thank you as always. We'll be looking forward to the podcast coming up this week on The Morning Combat. Make sure you get it in your ears. Do yourself a favor on the tail end of all of combat sports. Luke Thomas, Brian Campbell break it all down each and every day on The Morning Combat. Anywhere there is a bell, a clock, and punches being thrown, these 2 guys got you covered. Download, subscribe, and enjoy The Morning Combat.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.